speech is called Forever by Reagan Brashear, and it's to inform young lovers about their future wife or husband. My mom always told me to be patient and wait on love. Don't rush anything because you don't want to fall in love with the wrong person because you're trying to rush into everything. My mom fell in love with my dad 5 years after she graduated, and my mom altogether has 6 daughters. I want a man that can be family orientated and want lots of kids and be able to put up with my stubbornness and OCD. I'm very hard-headed, so he has to be able to not get mad at me over everything. I never knew that my future husband would be the guy that lived down the road from me and that I grew up with. I absolutely hated my future husband when we were growing up. And he was so stubborn and flirted, and it was not cute, and he was aggravating. And I always said I did not like him. I always said my husband was going to work pipeline, and I was going to be able to travel, and I was going to be able to do everything, and I was going to have a bunch of kids. And I never planned on it being him. When he first met my parents were very hesitant about it and did not like the fact that I chose him. And I didn't know how it was all going to work out. And then he fell in love with my little sister. My little sisters loved him. He took them to their softball games. Anything they wanted to do, he was there. Practice, games, anything. My mom, I think that's why my mom likes him the most, is because he was kind of like a brother. Well, my mom and us raised my niece, which Jared took in kind of like his own, and she kind of looks at him like her dad. He didn't have to step in and do all that, but he did. And so that's more that reason I fell in love with him. When I first met his family, it was kind of weird at first, and I was very, very nervous and was scared. And I think his dad actually might like me, and me and his sister were really good friends at one time. And I couldn't have asked for a better father-in-law and sister-in-law to be a part of the family. And we have been dating a year and a half, and in April he asked me to marry him. And of course, I said yes. So we will be planning a wedding on March 24th in 2018. Wedding planning is the most stressful part of getting engaged. You have to find a decorator. You have to find somebody to make a cake. You have to find time to fit around him, to buy tux, and find a wedding dress, and find a place to have the wedding, or a venue close enough to fit family and everybody in. Our future plan is to travel because he does work pipeline and we have to travel a lot. And I plan on going with him. And I really want kids. I want at least 4 because you can't have one because they'll be spoiled brats. And so I plan on having 4. And if we do have kids, I'll be a stay-at-home mom. And I think everything's great. I never thought that the guy I hated so much when we were growing up would be my future husband and be my everything in life. Thank you.